A summary is a brief restatement of the main points of a book, report, website, article, laboratory test, PowerPoint presentation, meeting, or convention that saves readers hours of time because it captures only the most important parts of a work. Now let's move on to guidelines. Read and reread the material so you can make sure that you have a clear understanding of what the text is talking about. Then, take notes and organize the information. Once that is complete, move on to paraphrasing, revising, and editing your writing so you can make sure that nothing is missing and you have no spelling or grammar errors. And finally, make sure to identify the source you just summarized. Types of summaries. The first one is an executive summary, which is usually 1 or 2 pages long and condenses the most important points from a proposal or report for an executive. Executives will look for the 4 E's: evaluation, economy, efficiency, and finally expediency. An evaluative summary is similar to an executive summary, but also asks for an opinion regarding the work summarized. Here are some guidelines. Keep the summary short, 5 to 10% of the length of the original. Blend your evaluations with your summary. Do not save the evaluations for the end. Place each evaluation near the corresponding summarized points. Include a pertinent quotation from the original to emphasize your recommendation. And finally, comment on both the author's content and style. An abstract is a brief summary of the content of a work. It is different from an executive or an evaluative summary in that it is much shorter. The first person singular or plural, that is I or we, is never used, and footnotes are never incorporated. There are 2 distinct types of abstracts: an informative abstract, which indicates what research was done, what conclusions were reached, and what recommendations were made. The second type of abstract is a descriptive abstract, which does not go into detail or provide conclusions, but it indicates what topics a work discusses, but not how or why they are discussed. A news release is a type of summary that makes an official announcement to the public about new products, services, or publications, new policies, special events, anything that has to do with a company. The most essential rule in writing a news release is to put the most important piece of news first. There are 3 parts of a news release: the slug, or headline, which announces a specific subject for readers and draws them into it; the lead, which is the first sentence of a news release, and ideally will answer the questions who, what, when, where, why, and how. And finally, the body, which fills in the most necessary supporting details and amplifies the questions why and how in the lead. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Thanks for watching.